seen that a lot of time, but if a game iko na rules, iko na incentives, alafu iko na rewards na iko na scoreboard, I think kama uko na akili unajua life it's a game, na kama life it's a game utaconform aje kucheza kwa hiyo game na hujui the rules? Pretty interesting. So have you ever thought of that before? What is the scoreboard? It can be money, it can be status, fame, sex. What are the incentives? Look, if you will never ask these questions or comprehend what I just said, just go to work. Go to school, study. Entrepreneurship will give you optionality. You will be able to do that. Even if it is new. Because you have to combine a lot of industries in order to make this work. And you have to learn how these things work. Or you are going to stay in mediocrity for the rest of your life. I'm not yet experienced, but this is my prediction. This is what I've seen of people who are around me, and the studies I've taken. Because learning how to be an entrepreneur, you can be born to be an entrepreneur if you sold at least a software company when you were maybe under 12 years old, 16 years, you did something big, then you know that entrepreneurship is in a brand. But if you came to understand entrepreneurship while you were an old man and a big person, or after you have graduated, or maybe you then later on in life you came to realize that employment is not going to pay you the way you thought it was going to liberate your life, then you have a long way to go. You have a long way to go. You are not an entrepreneur naturally if you came to realize that working is not for you later on in life. So what can you do? Because time will never be reversed, what you'll have to do is to borrow experience from other people. Look for mentors. I know that people say like, don't look for mentors, don't look for motivators. These people will mess you up because they never follow the same things that they tell you. Look, let me tell you something. The only thing that is making these things happen, that is making me talk to you, that is making this device record, it was just an idea. And the person who came up with the idea did not build the entire smartphone, did not build the entire industry. No? It is a product of compounding. And if you take a lot of ideas, if you are an entrepreneur, if you think you can become an entrepreneur, I told you entrepreneur is taking a lot of ideas and combining to produce a product to a given market. So if you cannot take these experiences from these people, mentors, you can take it from books. Books will save you 5 to 10 years of experience. They will compress it. You can just read a book for 2 months and it will give you more than 10 years of experience. Raw experience. And if you repeat that book, I'm telling you, you will see the world in a different outlook. The only thing that we don't have in this world, it is time. We already have everything. AI is not new in the market. People have thought about AI from the past. It only became something which we can grasp some few years ago. But it was part of an idea. That was a thought in someone's mind. Maybe if we can go even deeper, it was imagined. It is all about imagination. And if you can imagine a product and try to fit it into the market and see that it is market fit, you're an entrepreneur. So, but life it's a game. You collect points, you wealth up some of it, and what remains. I really need to understand how this world works. I'm lost. I'm confused. I don't know. I thought like before anything else, I thought like I mastered the world, because I had played this game for a few years, and I thought like nikicheza hii game, but I never thought. It never occurred to me. Right now, I'm confused. Like, the world is chaotic, and one day you're poor, the next day you're a millionaire, a billionaire, or even a trillionaire. If you really try to reduce the entropy, the chaos in the world, and if you find something that everyone is willing to use, you can picture everyone using your product. Do this math with me. If you sell a product which will give you a profit of 1,000, then you only need to sell to 1,000 people, only 1,000 people, to make 1 million. 1,000 people, a product, 1,000 shillings product to 1,000 people, and you will have 1 million. Let's do the math. If you sell a product which will give you a profit of 100 shillings, then you need to sell that product to 10,000 people. 100. And if you sell a product which is going to give you a profit of 10 shillings, you have to sell that product to 100,000 people. But the catch is, if you sell a product that cheap, that people are willing to buy because it is cheap, you can if you're good enough, you can enter into the reorder business. If you go into the reorder business, you don't need to look for the client again. You don't look for another client. The client is going to come back each and every time. So if a client buys from you 10 times, then if each client buys from you 10 times, then you are only going to need 1,000. If a client buys from you 10 times, if you sell a product of 10 shillings, then that product is recurring. Let's say bubble gum, but that product, the math is mathing. It only needs time, dedication. But if you are good enough, and if you can see and spot opportunities in a market that needs a certain product that you are going to dominate, it is much easier. It is much easier to look for a client. It is much easier to get clients than to find job employers, bosses. That is one thing. When I was selling website, When I was selling website, it was much easier for me to... Before I started selling website, I was looking for a job. I never got a job. Most people are unemployed because they can't start their own business. They don't know that there is another world where they can dominate. They are waiting to get employed. I may be naive. Maybe I don't know how the world works yet. I haven't really understood completely how the world works, and that is why I'm telling you that I'm lost. I'm like, fuck. Where should I start? Like, my entire life was a lie. I don't feel like meritocracy is something that I want to go into. I don't want to work my entire life in a job, being employed. I want to start my own thing, be my own boss and do my own things. I'm hoping that I get the life-changing idea or the thing that will, the turning point. So, in order to play this game of life well, you have to understand the rules. Study the game, learn the incentives, learn the rules, learn how it is played. And you have to practice it. Not in your mind, but in the real world. The world is just a playground. It is your oyster. Play with it, break it, and try not to get into trouble, because hiyo ndo shida. Juu hizi vitu ni rahisi kufanya, lakini zinahitaji ufuate rules fulani, but those rules zitakaa ngumu kufanya kitu ifanyike. So lazima break those rules. Be careful when you do this. I'm not encouraging anyone to break any rules. I'm just giving you, like, getting something is easy. Getting away with it is much difficult. And if you don't know how to get away with it, comment down below. See you on the next video. Peace out.